Dividing decimals by decimals. We've already covered dividing decimals by whole numbers. We've already covered multiplying decimals by decimals. And really we know anytime we are working with decimals, with division and multiplication, we're not really learning a new skill so much as we are dividing or multiplying and then just changing place values. So for this, what this means, and we're going to do this one in base 10, so that we can actually see how it works first. What this problem says is divide 1 6/10 into groups of 4/10. So if we use our symbol for tenths, there's one group. There's another group. Now we're up to 8/10. 12/10, 16/10. So how many groups of 4/10 do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this goes against nature, right? Everybody's been taught forever. When you divide two numbers, your answer's always going to be smaller. This is the one case where that is not true. Because we are dividing this bigger number into groups of this smaller number, so we get a whole number from dividing two numbers that are smaller, which seems really weird. But we can see we did it. We have 4 groups of 4/10, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16/10. So it feels weird when we do this, but it does work. Now let's move over and do algorithm, because 90% of people are not going to do their homework this way. They're going to do it this way. And I already have it solved up here because we already did it. We know that if we take 4 times 4, we get 16 because we've all graduated the 2nd grade and we know how that works. When we do this, we move our decimal by taking the decimal from where it is and moving it to the edge, moving it to the end, creating a whole number on the outside. When we do that, we equal it on the inside. Move it an equal number of place values. We moved it over one place, now we move it over one place, and then we move it up. We move it to make a whole number, we match the same number of place values on the inside, we move it straight up. It is really, really, really important when we are working with division of decimals by other decimals that we keep these place values in the correct order and lined up, because if we don't, that decimal is not going to make it into the right place, and we're going to do division correctly, put our decimal in the wrong place value, and get really angry when we see that we got it wrong. So, just like multiplying, just like dividing decimals by whole numbers, this is not a new skill. It's the same old division. The most important thing is checking that you moved your decimal into the correct place.